let me just address the elephant in the room really quick. I am filming on my computer because my phone is out of storage. So I apologize for this quality, but whatever. Who doesn't like a little photo booth video? Today I want to talk about just a lighthearted topic. I want to talk about habits that I think would be very fun to pursue. It might be the spring season. It might be because my mindset is just different and I have more hope for the world and my life, and I'm excited to try new things currently. Either way, I'm here for it. I'm excited. So I have this little list on my phone. Hold on. This is so weird because normally I can't use my phone during the episode. No storage. So I'm able to look at my notes. The first one we have is one that I actually already started doing. It's sewing. I wanted to sew because, first of all, I think it will satisfy some creative outlet or some creative urges for me. And second of all, the more practical reason is because nothing fits me. I'm sure most people have this problem unless you are the standard body that the size chart is based off of. But for me, my pants are always way too long, waist is always way too big, and things normally just don't fit quite how I want them to. So I just want to be able to fix those things by myself and not let it prevent me from not buying something I want or thrifting something I want because it doesn't fit me when I could just fix it myself. I also want to be able to make things that I see on Pinterest. I want to upcycle things. I want to eventually sell them, like sell one-of-one pieces. I think that would be really cool. But I got to build the skill first, and that's what we're working on doing. It is challenging and time-consuming. I made a swimsuit the other day, and it took me, I don't know, like 4 hours or so, maybe more, maybe 5. It was split into 2 sessions, so I'm not sure. But it is fulfilling. I'm still really bad at it, and it's kind of tedious because once I get in the groove, then something goes wrong and I have to stop and look up a tutorial on how to fix it or what to do. Like anything, learning curve, but it's fun and I'm very excited to see my progression. I'm going to keep everything I make. Even though the swimsuit is like falling apart, I still want to keep it, and then I can make a video in like a year and be like, everything I sewed my first year learning how to sew, right? You see the vision? Kind of fun. Number 2, again, something I've kind of dipped my toe into is reading more regularly. I'm in school and I just have a natural aversion to reading, possibly. I just get bored, like my brain stops paying attention and I read the sentence, but I'm not comprehending anything. And then I have to read it again. And I'm like, what did that even say? Because for some reason I'm able to think of a completely different thought as I'm reading. So we got to work on that. I want to sharpen my mind and improve my language. This is a different topic, but another goal of mine is to improve my storytelling and my speech in general. This is a whole thing. I'm going to actually make another episode on this, but basically, I feel like it's a problem for me. But I want to read more regularly. Sometimes fiction is hard for me to wrap my brain around because not wrap my brain around. I understand it. Don't worry. I can understand a story, but I just wonder if it's the best use of my time. I feel like if I'm reading something, it should be educational, but I want to do it more for enjoyment and more for the opportunity to be engulfed in a story as a form of entertainment instead of just trying to learn things. Like, I read a self-help book all the time. Like, I have a running list of books I have to read that I read one at a time. I just finished the 4 Agreements. Now I'm on to The Voice of Knowledge. So I have a whole list of self-help books and spiritual books that I keep going through. But in terms of stories and more entertaining books, I want to give it a try for sure. Like I said, being in school kind of wears out all my reading for the day, but I think if I can separate it in my mind into education versus entertainment, maybe I could read more often, because it just seems like such a cool vibe to like sit outside and read, sit on the park bench, read, go to the beach, read a book. I love it. I think I'm going to make an episode reviewing some recent books I've read. If you're interested, let me know. One thing I don't think I would like about it is like romance books. That's just so far on the other side of what I'm used to. I don't think I can get into it. I don't know. But I'll keep my mind open. I'll give it a try one day, I'm sure. Okay. The next one is gardening. Specifically, gardening foods that I can eat. I really want to have like fresh food, have access to natural, fresh, locally produced food. And if I can solve that by having a tiny little garden on my balcony and trying to grow some herbs that I can incorporate into my diet, that's a step in the right direction. Maybe it's not full on vegetable garden, but I gotta learn the basics so that one day I can have a full blown vegetable garden. So I want to make, I'm sure you've seen those in-house gardens that are like PVC pipe material almost with LEDs built in, and it's a bunch of little sections you can put herbs in. That seems really cool, but that setup does seem expensive. So I think I can just grow some things on my balcony. Maybe like a tomato plant. Seems pretty easy, right? I just started keeping plants in my living room and around my house, so I don't know if I can handle actual food yet, but I want to give it a try. I like how all these kind of stem to a video idea, but I also want to make a video on this, transforming my balcony into a miniature garden. Very cute. I've been recently on the vibe of just trying to enjoy all the little things, trying to make whatever I can a little better, and that does mean putting effort up front. But for example, I cleaned my apartment on Sunday, and it looks so good. I was actually excited to come home from school because my apartment is so clean and such a nice little relaxing space. And it did take me a long time to clean it, but it was worth it. So I'm trying to bring that energy to different little areas of my routine. Alrighty, the next one is volunteering at an animal shelter or animal rescue or something like that. I think I'm lacking some philanthropy. I think I was battling, did I say that word right? I don't know, I'm pretty bad at saying words. Philanthropy? I was battling with my own mind for a long time and trying to be nice to myself for a long time. But now that I think I've gotten more of a handle on that, I want to be nicer to others and I want to spread the love. And a great way to do that for me is animals, because I love animals. And apparently you can just volunteer at PetSmart in like the cat area. I think that's where I'm going to start. Or a rescue, like one of these local rescues, maybe the one that I got my cat at. I just think it would be a great idea. I think it'd be very sweet to go help those cats. And I just kind of want to give. I'm in a giving mood. So if you have any volunteer things that you've done, let me know. I really haven't done any volunteer work because, like I said, I used to think it was just a thing that you put on your resume, but now I actually want to do something to help people. So I'm looking for ideas. Let me know down below. Okay, another one, animal related. I actually came up with this idea like literally yesterday or the day before, but I want to make a self-sustaining aquarium. You know those little ghost shrimp that you see at PetSmart? I want those. And I know that you can have like a sealed container and have everything you need to have that be a little concealed ecosystem all in one. And that seems like it needs to be in my house because I love animals, I love little things, I love plants, and it just looks so cute. So I feel like I could low-key put this together for like $100 and just make it a project one day, and then it's self-sustaining, so you don't have to do very much work. I think it just needs a light, and you have to make sure you set it up correctly so that the nutrients can like go through the cycle, reabsorb, be distributed to whatever they need to be. But that's something I've been into. I've been watching YouTube videos, self-sustaining aquarium. Look it up. Very cute. Ghost shrimp. Very fun to watch. Anything that is not me staring at the phone, I would rather be staring at a ghost shrimp. Next one, this is okay. This is a quick one, but Minecraft. I've been addicted to Minecraft recently. Isn't that so funny? I've just been in this mood where it's like, I'm getting my stuff done, I'm not slacking, but I'm also really prioritizing enjoyment. And it's so nice. I feel so freaking privileged and grateful that I can do that. And it's just been so nice to allow myself to do these little fun things instead of stressing and putting so much pressure on myself to go to the gym, do this. And it's actually like really improved my mindset, and I'm still getting my goals done. So I'm satisfied. Minecraft is very fun. And I started my first survival world. Not first. It's definitely like my 300th, but I've gotten very far. This is the farthest I've ever gotten in the game, is what I'm trying to say. But again, it's just one of those little things that I'm enjoying. So I'm gonna let you know about it if you're looking for something like that. It's funny because Minecraft comes in phases. I have my account and I created a different world around the same time last year. So it's really just something in the air. Something about March and April and Minecraft. I don't know. Just makes sense. All right, I have 2 more left for you and then we can wrap this up. Again, sorry for this low quality moment, but it's not the worst thing. At least the audio's here. The next one I want to mention is planning trips. Notice how I didn't say traveling, because right now I don't have the money to necessarily travel where I want to travel, but what's stopping me from planning my dream trip for when I do have money for it? And then I already literally have a trip planned for me. Doesn't that sound awesome? Oh, can you see that? If you're listening, the thumbs up thing just popped up. Super weird. I've been planning a trip to Montana because that's the most realistic one, because I do have family there that we can stay at their house. Other than that, I want to plan a trip to definitely France, definitely Switzerland, definitely Japan, definitely Sweden, New York again. I don't know, a million places, anywhere. I just think it'd be really fun to start planning trips and researching places I would want to visit when I'm able to do it. Okay, last one. My computer's gonna die. All my equipment's failing me. Oh my gosh. Today's just crazy. But last one is different hairstyles. My hair's so greasy right now. It's low-key been consuming my brain this entire episode. But I see these girls who can curl their hair every day, and I kind of want that to be me. Okay, I'm going to give you a really niche example. This is super niche. I just started rewatching Arrested Development, and the character Lindsay always has a different outfit on, always has a different, very unique hairstyle, and I want that to be me. This requires a lot of time, but my hair's super long and I really want to put it to use. I don't want to just let it dry naturally every time I get out of the shower, I want to learn how to braid, learn how to put it up in cute little half up, half down styles. That's something I've never really done. So yeah, random. That's my list of hobbies and things I want to try, just things that have been in my mind. Please let me know what yours are. I bet there's such cool, unique things that I'm not even thinking about that I definitely want to do more of. Please leave your ideas down below. Thank you guys for all the love on all my episodes. I just hit like 250 subs, 270 I think we're actually at. So thank you so much. I'm really excited to keep going, and this should be proof that I am not quitting, even when my iPhone is out of storage. I am here for you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and yeah, listen on Spotify, subscribe, comment. I will talk to you in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye!